So the first thing you can see Maddie's doing is she's going to go ahead and work the hair. You could use some gel, you could use hairspray, spray gel, whatever it is that you use to kind of tame the hair, you could use that. We definitely always suggest the kids flip their head over so that we can get a nice high pony. So she's gelling it because we've got some flyaways here. Like working the hair into a high pony. You want to make sure that the pony is not quite on top of the head, but pretty close to it.
So if you have really like fine hair, I would suggest getting one of the clear elastics, or they make them in black, one of the elastics, and putting the hair in a ponytail with the elastic first, then taking a regular black ponytail, putting it over the clear elastic, and then putting your bow. So you'll have the clear elastic, the black ponytail, and then your bow with the ponytail. It just adds for the really fine hair, it just helps. So you want to smooth all the hair to the top of the head, trying to avoid bumps, but if there is bumps, we're going to smooth them out later. And you want to put a black ponytail that matches your bow, super tight. You want it really tight.
And some kids who have really thick hair, one ponytail is not enough. So if your kid has extremely thick, unruly hair, or it's maybe a little wavy, I would definitely suggest 2 ponytails, because nothing's worse than their hair falling out, because then they won't be able to focus and do whatever they need to do on the floor.
Okay. Once you have the hair in a super high ponytail, you know what she looks like. I would take, for the babies or for girls who have Paige's baby hairs, spray gel is the best thing ever. You just spray it and smooth it out.
Kind of cleaning up the smoothness.
And when you do this, the bumps will all come up here, but that's where your bow's going to sit, so you won't see any of the rough parts. You just want it super smooth to the head. And when the gel is still wet is when it works best, because the gel will dry. As soon as the gel is dry, that's where your hair will stay all day until competition is over. And, of course, hairspray. Okay, now that you have the hair all up, there's still some bumps right here, but that is completely fine. We're going to put in the bow. You want to put the ponytail for the bow under your original ponytail. It helps the bow stand up better, and if you don't do that, the bow, we call it flying. If your bow's flying away, it looks like this. It's like sticking straight up. It doesn't work. So you want the bow to sit like a billboard. So the next step, once you have your bow in, you want to take bobby pins, and you want to bobby pin, these are the wings, you want to bobby pin your wings down. 2 bobby pins for each wing, and we want to make sure they cross. It really holds everything in. So you want to make sure that you have your bow in before you do any teasing. If you try to put the bow in after your tease, your ponytail will just go back flat like this. So we're going to do a slight tease, so you want to take the ponytail and just find the middle. The general middle of the ponytail. If your hair is thinner, then you probably want to do the whole ponytail. If your hair is thicker, the half mark is probably really good. So we're not going to tease this section at all, because we're doing a slight tease. We don't want something huge and outrageous. So flip the part that you're going to tease, which is the top section, flip it over the bow. I need you to stay still. You're going to take little thin pieces, and you're going to start to tease. I always spray before I tease, so it will hold during warm-ups, during competition, and even until awards. So you want to back comb or tease down. Start halfway and just work your way down. And once you tease a section, look at that. You want to spread it out.
It'll look like a rat nest.
You want to spread it out and just lay it over and spray again, just to comb over all the little hairs. Once you start getting to your little front pieces, you want to tease the back, but you want to take your smoothing brush or your teasing comb and just smooth the front sections, but still spread it out and smooth it down. This is just going to cover the giant rat's nest that you just made. It's going to get covered by the little small pieces. And this section in the front, it's the last part of the hairs. It'll cover from this side of the poof to the other side of the poof. It's called the smooth section. You want to do just a little bit of teasing to this, because if you don't, it's just going to weigh down your poof. So just a little tease at the bottom. Smooth it. And lay it over it. You want to put this over your the poof yourself. You don't want it to just fall. You want to brush the back end so it doesn't look like the rat's nest. So we're going for a smaller, more partial poof. So when she turns to the side, you can see it has lift and everything. It is smooth. It's not, you can't see any rat sections. So that was what that smooth section in the front, that's what that was for. So I have everything in place. I like the poof shape. Sit. The final thing you're going to do is you're going to spray the poof extremely. Spray the hair all the way to the bottom. No, don't cover your face. You want to spray the front. You want to spray the sides again. Spray all of this. Stand up, Paige. You're fine. Stand up. We're done with the, we're done with the hairspray. Smile, Paige. Smile. Turn the side. So that is our hair that we're going to do for this year. Look. Turn one more time.